Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Wednesday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, things are going to be a great day ahead for the Western Slope. Take a look at America's Mattress Live Tower Cam. We've got some clouds here, that sun illuminating the mountains behind me. You can expect a pretty nice day ahead as we continue that warming trend that we've been seeing throughout the week. Today is the beginning of the 80s. Now, while we may bleed over into the 90s tomorrow, we'll definitely be seeing some hot temperatures either way. You can expect those gusty outflow winds that have kind of been lingering around the area to stick around today as well. And there's still that possibility that we end this week with 90 degrees. But let's talk about today. You're waking up to 54 degrees in Grand Junction. Montrose seeing 10 degrees cooler than that in the mid-40s, with Paonia, Nucla, and Delta all holding it down near that 50-degree range. Moab joining them over there with Glade Park seeing the mid-40s as well to kick off the day. We've got some gusty outflow winds in the forecast, especially as we head into that afternoon hour where we can be seeing up to 20 miles an hour for those gusty outflow winds. Things kind of behaving for the morning hours, however, so things could be shaping up to be a nice one, though. Taking a look at that windcast, you could see things in the morning hours for the valley at the very least going to be very mild, with Grand Junction, Delta, Montrose all seeing very little wind speeds. But then over to the east side of the forecast region, Gunnison, Carbondale, Aspen, Glenwood Springs starting to pick up a little bit for that noon hour, and then it kind of starts to calm back down for the evening, going into the overnight hours, where Thursday going to be behaving a little bit for the morning hours as well. For that bus stop forecast, getting those kiddos out the door for what could be the last day of school. Congratulations to everybody for making it through another year. We got clear skies in the forecast for the last day of school for a lot of District 51 kids. Mid-50s to kick off the day, and then switching into the afternoon hour, getting into those 80s, folks. So get ready for some warmer temperatures and a little bit of an uptick in that wind speed as well. Temperatures going to be a pretty gradual increase before we see those 80s hit off the charts starting around 3 o'clock as kiddos are getting out of school. Maybe you're getting out of work. Things are going to start to clear up as well. Now, we've got some warmer temperatures starting to develop near the west coast, with this broad scope of low temperature region hanging pretty consistently near the Midwest. But by the time we get into tomorrow, that's expected to expand out to the Western Slope. And it almost feels like they've got it out for us specifically. Look at how direct that line of warmth is between California and here. They've got it out for us regardless. You're going to start to see a pretty stable temperature trend here over tomorrow and the next day, where we're going to hit the 90s, hopefully, and kind of maintain that until we start to dip just a little bit as we head into the weekend. For that dog walking forecast, we got Java hanging out with us here all week long, and it's going to be a great day to take your dog out for a walk. Take a look at these clear skies with very little wind speeds for the morning hours, going from 60 degrees to 70 degrees between that 9 to 11 hour. Things shaping up to be a great one indeed. Keep in mind, though, those allergies, trees in that moderate category with grasses and molds still hanging out in that low section. So while nothing is super extreme, you could be feeling stuffy from all those allergens in the air, folks. Looking ahead to that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, going to be seeing some interesting conditions with the 80s today and then leading into almost 90s tomorrow, maybe even 90s by the week's end. We'll, of course, keep you updated with that and everything else you need to know at westernslope.now.com. Montrose, slightly cooler with the same idea. Seeing those mid-70s today, and then joining us for the 80s tomorrow. All things considered, folks, it's shaping up to be a great tail end of the week.